Hey guys, it's Shorty underscore medium 13 here. So I'm currently out in the bush. I'm sitting by a dam and I'm amongst a whole bunch of trees. So I'm out in nature. I really wanted to take this opportunity to do another video. So I've really wanted to discuss more about mental health and that kind of stuff. And I really wanted to give some of the tools that helped me because I have done quite a few videos now. I've done a couple of videos now about my issues and what I've went through, but I haven't really explained how I have gotten through that um and through those troubling times. And I think it's important that we acknowledge that, especially for me, I know when I was in some of the darkest places in my life, um, I don't know, I always felt like no matter how hard the times were, I had that inner knowing that it was going to change and it was going to be different. And I'm starting to see that now. The last couple of weeks, I was sitting in some of my old patterns and old behaviors, and I just couldn't find my way back out again. And it took me to really start meditating again, because I know in a lot of my videos out for the weekly readings and even the daily readings, I was saying that it's so important to not neglect yourself. But I was neglecting myself. That's what I was doing. That was where my downfall came from. That's what I was doing. And it really took for me to start meditating again and start doing those good things to change that and really step up my game so that so then I know that that won't happen again. So I don't do that again. And so I really want to talk about, I'm my own harshest critic, and it doesn't matter what people say or do to me. It's more about what I would say to myself after those situations. And I have touched on it a little bit, but I wanted to go deeper into that. And I think and I feel for a lot of people out there that we are our own harshest critic. We are our own worst enemy, and that's another program too. Like, I know for me, it doesn't matter what people say or do. I really took on their obviously negative stuff that they've said to me, but I've taken on board, and I've taken that on board, and I've started to turn those negatives to worse. Like I had issues about loving myself and accepting myself and being who I am, and you know, I always struggled with a lot of that. I struggled with a lot of insecurities and a lot of self-confidence, and I think that's what I find hard to do with these videos, because I've never done anything like this before. This is big for me, to put myself out there and be so vulnerable and real and raw, and to tell my story in a way that hopefully resonates with a lot of people, but also they can see the light at the end of the tunnel for them. Because I know, life is hard. Life can be shit, but it's so important what we say to ourselves, and really turning those negatives into positives. What I've been doing now is I've got positive affirmations around my room, so that my subconscious mind can see that, and I can change those negative programs that I had about myself into the positives. Like I even have in the bathroom, my brother and we have in our bathroom, I love myself, so that when we're in the bathroom, when we're looking in the mirror, we can say to ourselves that we love ourselves. And I've got in my room, I am capable of love, and I've got all these affirmations, and I feel my subconscious mind is really starting to change, and I'm not so negative anymore. And I feel, if you guys out there that have experienced some of this, that give that a try, because what have you got to lose? And I know for myself, when I've spoken about a lot of the dark times, like I And I will say, I'm surprised that I'm here. I'm surprised that I'm in this position, because there was moments in my life where I didn't want to be here anymore, where I was happy to chuck the towel in and give up because I wanted to silence the voice in my head that was so negative. But I also was dealing with not having much support on external either. So I just wanted to give up, and I didn't want to be here. And I feel turning that all that negative experiences into the positive here, that I can talk about it, has helped me heal in ways that I never thought possible. I was able to do that trip with Nathan, and I had so much stuff come up. Like, yeah, I was up in Noosa, I was up, in New South Wales and Sunshine Coast and up in Queensland and that. Yeah, I had a lot of stuff come up, but I felt like I was in a position where I could, those stuff were coming up because I needed to heal them properly. And I've noticed being back, some of those stuff have come up again because I didn't properly heal them. I didn't properly release them, um and that's why I got into the position I was in the last few weeks, and I'm so glad that I've been able to pull myself out of it, and that's also credit to a couple of people in my life that were able to help me in that way as well, and give me the support that I needed that I never really had. And for me to realize that a lot of that support comes from within, like, it doesn't matter what people do for you or do to you, it's what you say and do to yourself. And once you figure that out, my God, you can just soar. And that's why I feel like I'm in such a good place right now, especially today. After doing some of that work yesterday, I finally meditated after about a month, and last night was just the best experience I've had for a long time. And I'm just so grateful that I was able to get myself out of that, because I'm not saying that anything bad would have happened, but I was sitting in it for too long and I just couldn't find the right way of getting out of it. So that's why my message in this video is so strong: to not neglect yourself. Don't do it, because you don't want to end up in a position like I was in. And getting out in nature, you want to receive those messages. Like, today has been such an awesome experience. I never thought possible. My brother and I, we took our dog for a walk, and we had him off the lead, and a couple of times he ran off and we followed him, but he took us to such awesome little spots in this bushland here, and we really felt connected, and it was like we were drawn to those spots because he was leading us there. And it was such an awesome experience, and I couldn't have had that experience if I didn't release and heal what I was dealing with, so that I could allow those experiences in again. And that's why I felt like I need to do this video on mental health and on my healing journey. And it's been an incredible journey. I will do another video more in depth on my healing journey, but this is sort of like a teaser, sort of, in a way, because I've touched on a whole bunch of stuff, but I want to go more in depth, so that's something to look out for the next video. But back onto the point of this video. I know I ramble on it quite a bit. Don't take for granted those little experiences in life, because we all have them, and today has been an incredible day, and I'm so grateful and so thankful for it. And it's so important to not neglect yourself, because if I had have kept going the way I'm going, today wouldn't have happened. Today I probably wouldn't have even done this video, or I would have, but it wouldn't be this as well as it should have been, and it is. So I guess I'm gonna end on that note, that to not neglect yourself. Do your meditating, do your yoga, do all those good things that helps you to stay connected to your higher self, that helps you stay in that position, and shine your light, guys. It's so important to shine your light bright. And I hope that this video helps a lot of you out there, the ones that have been watching my video. So I hope this helps. and I hope some of those tools helps as well. I might actually do another video too on the tools, because that's not all the tools that I use. So but yeah, those, I just felt the need to mention those tools that I've used. Well, some of them anyway. So um, yeah, I reckon we'll end there. So I hope this helps you guys. And let's have a great day. And make sure you like and subscribe this video. Please comment on the video. Let me know if this has helped you, or just let me know. Yeah, just let me know. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope you all have a good day, and we'll get ready for my daily reading. So like and subscribe, and thanks guys.